Welcome to Why the Hell Are We Watching This? Today we have episode 3, the No Sleep edition, with our hosts Joodough.
Hey, fucking Ju Hoshi, that's me. It's my opening move. Welcome.
YODR.
Uh, Fuck, I need coffee.
And we have another new guest, or another new host today, Alex.
Hey, just point it out. If I fucking can't speak, that's because English isn't my native language.
Yeah, he speaks a lot of languages. And we have me, Null Toxicity. Today we're going to be talking about episodes 6 through 10 of Hikaru no Go. So first and foremost, I want to start about just talking about what happened during these episodes. Does someone want to take it away from here?
Well, episode 6 was the conclusion to the tournament, and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hikaru and the gang won, but then they got outed by that snitch Takada.
Yeah, your prediction was correct, Yoder. They did get snitched out.
I feel powerful.
You are powerful.
Yes.
Yeah, so they get disqualified from the tournament.
Right,
because-
after a nice match, after a very nice match that gathered a crowd, and that's why they got kicked out.
And Akira was there. I just remembered. He was there and watching in awe. Like, oh my god, Hikaru's here. This match, whoa! And yeah, it was a pretty good match from.
Yeah, so they didn't win because fucking Hikaru wasn't in high school yet.
Junior high, yeah. He's still in elementary school, yeah.
Yeah. So, interesting things I want to kind of bring up about episode 6 is that we kind of got a look into Kimihiro, which is the glasses guy. We got a look into his play style.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's got this real wobbly play style in the beginning, but he's got a very good late game.
Right, he's a good scaling character. He scales well.
Yes.
Well, that's because of his nerves and his uncertainty, right? But once he gets into the zone, he fucking goes ham. He reads all of the moves and he approaches. Well, he doesn't approach the guy.
Yeah, literally.
He gets more confident.
I mean, it was weird that they would allow a book at a tournament.
But yeah, what the hell?
A Go book.
Yeah, that's weird. But he tossed that shit away.
Well, he didn't.
Well, he did. He
He
left it there.
Tetsuo,
He left it there though. So
Tetsuo threw it in the trash, and
Yeah.
Kimihiro wasn't just gonna, go digging in the trash for some beginner's manual.
Exactly.
It was great. I didn't expect that because they could have just let him be the glasses guy and focused on the other characters.
Well, yeah, I'm glad they chose to develop him pretty early on, and then you get to. So when it focuses on his games, when it focuses on, hey, he's actually a member of the team, it's not wasted breath because, hey, we know this guy, we have some backbone, and we know he has some backbone on this guy.
Yeah, which is great because he's definitely going to be part of the main cast. He's gonna be he's
so
gonna be
far, at least.
Hikaru's buddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's good to give him some kind of strong points at least. I was real happy to see Sai just come in. I have in my notes Papa Sai is here.
He sure is. Oh my god.
So he comes in and destroys the competition, and Akira's watching this battle, as Yoder said, and he's just awestruck.
Yeah. So I was like, Hikaru, you gotta feel the flow of the stones, dude.
Gotta make that universe one star at a time.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
get it because Sai said to Hikaru, Hikaru, you're awakening. And it's like Hikaru's not actually
He's not
doing
fucking
anything
playing.
though.
I think what he means, he's starting to understand, the game.
Well, there is Hikaru has to have some natural talent because, Sai mentioned that, there's a reason why I was attracted to Hikaru in the first place. Not because I'm a pedophile that likes young boys, but because he has some skill. He has the god hand. Well, he can. I don't know.
Oh yeah. He was before the tournament. He was watching some kids play, and someone dropped a few stones off the board or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
he
we talked
could
about
recreate
that.
the game.
Reassembled the board.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
covered that last episode.
Also, Hikaru is learning how far behind he is compared to Akira and Sai. how much of an amateur he is.
Right.
Yeah, which kind of brings us into episode 7, which is a lot of just Hikaru being at the school trying to assemble a Go club because there's a time skip after the tournament to the next year of school.
A mini one.
So
Yeah.
yeah, like a little mini time skip. So he joins the junior high or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And now he's allowed to enroll in the Go club, but the Go club doesn't have enough members.
Classically, yeah.
Yeah,
That's how it always is.
Tetsuo was like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna go play shogi now. Good luck.
Yeah, I think from that point on, he's like just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely see him back, though. He'll come back, I'm sure.
I have it written here, like, I fucking miss Tetsuo already. Like, I
Maybe
loved him like a brother.
maybe
Okay.
he'll come back like Hero of the Day style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll appear in the sequel, Hikaru no Shogi.
Well, once I leaves, Hikaru loses his interest in Go and
Oh, no.
looks at Kaga and is like,
It's fucking
"What
dark
is it that he
foreshadowing.
plays? I need to understand."
Yeah.
The only thing I really want to mention about episode 7 is, man, I feel so bad for Akari.
Yeah, what the fuck? She like makes her she moses her way on to like takes this fucking journey to go to this club and like walk in. He's like, "Hey guys, how's it going? I'm here to be supportful." Hikaru's like, "You fucking bitch, get the fuck out of here. No one wants you."
Yeah.
My God.
You messed me up, you bitch.
Yeah, what the hell? Just God.
Just
some
stop talking
respect.
to me.
Like, I actually, like, physically cringe when I see Hikaru being a dick
Yeah,
to
what the
Akari.
hell? I wish Sai would
It's
just
like-
slap the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
I wish Sai would like spiritually slap him or something.
I have it written down that I thought they did the fucking dumb kid dialogue really well. Like, it was believable
Yeah.
that a fucking 13-year-old would bitch about his female childhood friend so much.
Oh, he's a
Yeah.
bitch, all right.
Yeah, it's true. I guess we're all a bunch of 20-somethings, kind of talking about how a 13-year-old's talking.
We just
to
wish
his
we had a
childhood.
cute girl who liked us back then. That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really we're channeling our sexual regression.
Man, this is
But yeah.
why the hell are we watching this fucking repressed memories version as well?
Yes.
All right. Something I
Yes.
want to mention with episode 7 is that like he's trying to make the club, right? But he's actively like going around. They're making posters. They're like Hikaru's trying to actively recruit. So you can see that he actually does like the game. It's a real love for the game, well, enjoyment of the game, and he's actually putting forth effort towards that. So even if he still acts like a little bitch towards like Akari, we can still see that he's growing in some ways, slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least he's not bitching about Go anymore.
Yeah. What the hell? Fuck that guy.
Also, something I want to mention is the new school got like introduced for real now, I think. Like
Yeah.
the club was shown with the weird fucking uniforms.
Yeah, the uniforms that make Akira look buff.
They look like
Yeah.
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh villains.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
he does look
so-
old. He does look a little better.
Yeah, it's because the uniforms have like a jacket that comes down to their midriff, so it makes their waist look super tiny and their chest look super big.
That's hot.
But yeah, basically with this new school, Akira goes to the new school, and this all happens in episode 7. And he's like, I'm not going to join the Go Club. These people are way below me. And then he goes and looks for Hikaru's Go Club. And Hikaru says, like, I'm not going to fucking play against you. Fuck off. And
Yeah.
Akira's like, well, if I'm not going to get an opportunity to play against him, I have to join the Go Club and play against him in actual tournaments.
Also, a note, like, fucking Akira didn't want to join the Globe Club in the first place, but it's not just him that didn't want to join the club. It said that he's so powerful and, like, so revered that if he went there, it'd just be, like, an insult to the club in itself. And, like,
Yeah, you can tell that
Right.
everybody was tense, waiting for him to get to the club.
yeah, it's not necessarily that, like, Akira's like, these people are all below me, but it's, like, just formally, for someone that high to go to this club, it just seems kind of weird, and they have to suspect him naturally.
Yeah, episode 8 was all about that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
episode 8 starts like a mini arc following Akira, actually, which is really nice.
Yeah, it is.
We get to see the life of Akira in this new school, in this club.
Poor guy.
So we can go right into that. Alex, do you want to talk about episode 8?
Sure. it was mostly really just the other club members shit-talking him,
Yeah, what the hell?
and some the teacher guy got introduced, and yeah, there was that little arc where some clubmates wanted to take him out.
Yeah,
Fuck
they
those
they
guys.
wanted to whack him.
Fuck
Oh,
those guys.
yeah. You see how the other students are affected by this, but like Aoki, who challenged him, who's like the third best in the club.
Yeah, which
Oh,
puts
yeah.
him on their go team.
Right.
Yeah.
He's the third member.
But everybody's talking about like, oh, since Akira's here, he might not be part of the tournaments.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
when he challenges him, like everyone's fucking watching. Like everyone's watching. They all know it's going down.
Yeah. Which and he gets smashed. Obviously, Akira
Yeah.
just destroys him, and
Right.
he just walks out of the club. Like, is he just gone?
Like,
He
yeah.
go
I
kill
think
himself?
He just killed
I don't
himself.
know.
He drowned
He
himself in
resigned.
Baja Blast, like you do the old masters. That's what you do. Instead of committing
become-
fucking seppuku, you drown yourself in Baja Blast.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and what's kind of weird to me is that this is like such a prestigious like Go club and school in general,
Mhm.
and it's strange to me that all these people are so hostile towards Akira.
Yeah.
Like, you'd think there would be like, I don't know about you, but if I was in that club,
Like
I would be
idolatry.
like, I'd be like, hey, Akira, man, play against me a lot, dude. I want to get way better, like, cause the best way to get better at something is to play
Right.
with someone who's way better than you.
That's
you know?
actually
Yeah,
what the captain wants. Like he stated at some point, like I really wanted to play him, but his presence is abrasive. Not him, but his presence.
I mean, I think they weren't that mad about him at first,
Yeah.
and only when Akira defeated the nice guy who couldn't play in the tournament because of him, they got mad and wanted to avenge him.
Okay, I wrote down, everyone at Kaio hates Akira because they're little bitches that mob together and cowardly spit on my boy Akira. I love my boy Akira. He doesn't deserve any of this. He went into that club with a goal. He wanted to say, hey, I'm fucking here. I'm here to battle Hikaru. I'm here. I'm gonna stay here in the back and read my Go manuals and play myself. And that's what I'm here to do. But oh my god, but his presence is so alien that like the club, why can't you just accept my perfect star of a boy? Can't you see how good his hair is? God damn it.
Yes. I also have notes on that. It's do you ever think that Akira's gonna make a friend?
Yeah.
I don't want my boy to be lonely.
Yeah.
He's very lonely. He's
He
sitting
makes
there
a
like,
friend at the end of the episode with that senpai girl.
Oh, that
Um,
chick. Yeah.
hopefully yes. but
Oh, she was just nice to
kinda-
him, but yeah, hopefully
yeah.
she's around.
Yeah, she's just not an asshole.
That was in episode
Yeah.
9.
So he meets this girl. Well, he doesn't really meet her then, but
the kids get the clubmates get angry at him and they lure him into a
Yeah.
room they gotta clean up.
Let's talk about that.
yeah,
Talk about the
yeah.
three,
So
the three
basically,
cowardly bitches who lured my boy into this closet. Instead of raping him, they try to fucking challenge him at Go.
yeah. But this is no ordinary game of Go. They're making him play blindfolded, or not blindfolded, but blind against two people at one point.
Yeah.
So
It was one person
very-
at first.
yeah, he crushed him handily, blind. But then they get two people in there, and he starts having trouble because one of them is like an
Okamura's so-
actual.
Mm-hmm. Okamura.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okamura does like stupid moves. It's throwing Akira off.
Oh my god,
This,
I love how
this
like
first
he's
year is like an actual retard, and it's throwing Akira off.
like Akira's only losing because the other guy is too retarded. He's like, how is he this retarded and it's throwing him off? Oh my god.
Yeah.
These moves
did
aren't
you-
meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you pick this up, Joodough? When he was playing blind against the young guy,
Mhm.
we actually played a little bit ago. We'll get into that later.
Oh,
But
God.
when he was playing against that guy, the first year that was playing against Akira, like, put down a move that should have been suicidal, right? It's fresh in my mind.
You mean on the board?
Yeah.
Oh god, if you can find like a shot of that, because I
Yeah,
didn't catch that at all.
I'll show it to you after the episode, but it really
we
looked
can
like
edit it in.
no, it's no problem. I
Okay.
just wanted to bring that up.
All right. Because if he did, oh shit, that guy's like,
How much did you guys play to see that? Like, you guys posted like a website to play Go on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I found
Yeah.
a tutorial game or something, a
Right.
real long one, and played that, and I still don't get it.
I want to talk about that after we're done talking about the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, this mini arc, we kind of get done with that. That kind of encompasses episodes 8 and 9, and
I mean, after some senpais come in the blind match, right when Akira's having trouble,
Right.
and then the fucking senpai girl bullies the bullies, and the episode is over.
Well, it's like she tells them to like stop being little bitches and challenge Akira like a man. So Akira turns around, sits down, and then wipes them both clean. Yeah, that was satisfying to watch.
Oh yeah, and Akira gets all the girls.
Good. He deserves
yes,
it.
he's a pussy magnet.
He deserves it.
Yeah, for some
so-
reason they really portrayed him as a nice guy. They really made the effort.
He's a nice guy.
Like, just when he joined, all the fucking girls were at his fucking desk and were asking to teach him.
Right.
Yeah, so after all that, it kind of goes back to Hikaru a little bit, and he's putting up new flyers, and they decide to put up a, what are they called, life or death puzzles,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's essentially a Go puzzle, and it's like, whoever figures this out, you should join the Go Club, because you're a god,
Mhm.
and, they
Wasn't
find
that
out
in
that,
episode 10 though? All I have written down for episode 9 is searching for a new club member for the tournament. And that's it.
yeah,
I
they
think
put
other
the
guy was
poster,
introduced in episode 10.
yeah, they put the poster up, but he's not introduced until the episode after. Episode 9 was very, like,
What
not a lot
happened?
happened, I don't think.
I don't remember anything. What happened?
These episodes felt a bit slow. You're getting used to the characters' new environment and what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In episode 9, Hikaru is talking to Sai. I do remember this. He was talking to Sai about, like, how he really wants to get good enough to beat Akira
Yeah.
by himself without Sai's help.
Mhm.
And Sai's just like, yeah, you should focus on getting good enough to beat Kimihiro
Yeah,
first.
fucking roasted. It's true though.
Um,
Like at some point he's probably gonna beat him. Kimihiro, that is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll actually be pretty soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, episode 9 was pretty uneventful, so we'll just go right into episode 10.
The search for the third member.
Introducing my other boy, Yuki Mitani, with the sickest hair and the sickest jacket.
Yes, his hair is like an actual fireball.
It's great.
Yeah. So anyway, with this poster, they find someone who comes and does it. Oh, first they get this like Asian girl from the volleyball team.
That was
to
fucking
come.
hilarious.
Oh,
What the hell is
yeah.
that?
It was. It was.
Where did that trick come from?
He just pulls her in, and he's like holding her by the wrist,
Yeah.
and you see Hikaru get visibly upset at that.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay. And then he's like, I found our third member, we can go play in the tournament. And
Dress her up like a
Kimi here
boy.
is just like,
They're like, she's not from our club, and he's like, we don't care. And then,
Yeah.
and then they're
Well-
like, only guys can be in our team. And she's like, we'll just dress her up as a boy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking slaps.
and then
her
she
once
got
out
mad
the
and
door.
left. It was very funny.
Yeah, but-
She looked like a little Chinese kid, actually. It was very funny to me.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
looked
like a
fucking
fat
weird.
Chinese kid.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, dude,
I
an
feel-
Asian guy in an anime.
Bringing up different. I don't know.
I mean, I felt like I wanted her off screen as soon as possible, and that.
Yes,
So that was
she was
rewarding.
definitely an eyesore. I was like, this could not be the fourth character.
Yeah, please.
Are
Please,
you guys
no.
racist against Chinese people? That was cultural appropriation.
No, just her. Like, what
No,
was
why
that?
did you bring that up?
I mean, the art in this show isn't like
It's
the
good.
best thing on earth, but it's like sometimes
does
they
its
make
job.
characters look really ugly.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was a situation where that happens.
It's got to be
Because she
intentional,
wasn't
right?
important.
Don't get me wrong. They draw hands like fucking great, dude. Like hands are this is like the hands anime. If you want to know how to
Hands.
draw hands, watch the close-up scenes of them playing Go.
Right, the hands in like
I mean,
the,
we
the
can
finger,
get
the stone
into
position.
the.
Yeah.
We could get into the production stuff that we know about.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
we're
let
done
me-
talking
let-
about episode 10.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, yeah.
Or-
alright, sure.
We
Unless you guys want to just talk about it.
Oh
real
man, we
quick.
haven't
No,
we haven't
let's-
talked about
let's-
Mitani yet.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
finish this up. Mita. Wait, who?
Mitani, the new guy.
Mikami.
Oh,
So-
okay, Yuki. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hikaru later finds the Mitani at a Go place,
Go
right?
Salon.
Watching him play Go with an older man, and they're playing for money, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Hikaru finds out that he's also like a cheat, and so they're upset with that, and
I was fucking.
so I would
upset.
like Hikaru to give a stern word to him.
Like
Well,
at this point, anyone
yeah.
who like insults this holy game Go, like I will fight them in an alleyway.
Yeah.
And this
And-
guy, like I was like, how dare you cheat? Like you're so cute, but you have to cheat. Like why? Why is it like
Yeah.
this? But one thing I wanted to mention was
Honestly,
like that Go
I'm
Salon.
not a big fan of the design of the new guy.
Oh, I kind of like him. I'm
Oh, I
I
love
got-
him.
I got a
I'm not
soft
gonna
spot.
lie.
I like his outfit.
I'd suck his dick if he wasn't 13.
same. Man. But like, I'd like to bring up the atmosphere of that Go Salon that they found in them because it's different than the other Go Salon. Because the other one was like populated. Aki was there. It was like lively and kind of modern. But this one, it was like in this alleyway. They had to go down this stairway, and when you walk in, there's an old man at the desk with like a rotating fan with probably the baseball game on with a local team or something. He's got a newspaper. He's slightly shaking his hands, cigarette in his mouth, and the atmosphere of that Go Salon was like so much different than what we've seen before.
Yeah.
And I'm appreciative that we keep on getting new angles of Go, like through different characters and through different scenes as the show goes on. And like within
yeah.
that atmosphere, then we see cheating. Like, oh damn, more sides. More sides to the stone.
And just to clarify, this Yuki character is the one that solved the puzzle on
Yeah.
the poster.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he cheats to win money against this one dude in the Go Salon.
Right.
Hikaru sees it, and he's like, shit. And then he goes to him the next day at school and like physically drags him to the Go
Yeah.
Club.
Oh, but
It's
before
like,
that.
hey.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. Go
But
ahead.
before that, he asked him like, "Hey, why are you stealing money? Like, why are you cheating to win money? Do you
Yeah.
need anything? Are you saving up for anything?" And then Yuki's like, "Nah, man. I just kind of fucking want money. It's good reason."
Yeah, it's
I mean-
actually like more realistic than whatever tragic backstory that they could have given him.
Right.
So.
Right.
I mean, at first he was like, nah, it's just fun to play to win money.
Yeah.
And then he was like, the voice actor sounded like really fucking boring and disinterested. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, there are some CDs and shirts I want to buy.
Yeah, and that's exactly. I have that in my notes. Like even his English voice actor, like that character gives no fucks whatsoever,
Right.
which
Yeah.
I love. I actually really love it. Like he's just so I don't know, but I wanna dial it all the way back to episode 1 real quick.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Hikaru was gonna steal a Go board to sell just because he needed money. Or he
Oh
wanted
yeah,
money.
that's right. Well, he was looking through.
So-
He was just looking for anything that he could sell.
Yeah, he was looking for stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, he wasn't a
Oh,
patron of the
yeah.
game back then. He hasn't been touched by the hand of God yet. I'll forgive
Yeah,
him.
I'm just saying he's probably on the same level of scummy that
He might
Yuki is.
Yeah, he might be.
We didn't have a beautiful older man inhabiting his body to show him the right way.
Yeah.
I really hope he does.
Same.
He has the spirit of the guy that cheated against Sai in his
Oh
body.
no. Well, that guy's like
Yeah.
that guy's just some like smidgety like old bastard, right? Sai's like this beautiful woman. I mean, man. Once again.
What I noticed as well is in like episode 8 there was some flashback with Sai. I don't have written down the context, but like in the quote-unquote modern world where Hikaru lives, everyone has like real boring normal hair. Like, yeah, except Hikaru. They all have like brown hair or black hair. And in the flashback with Sai, where he sits like, oh yeah, he was talking how even back then girls were playing Go, not Shogi. And everyone in the flashbacks had like really bright, weird hair colors.
Yeah, I feel like that might be like an artist's portrayal of like the romanticization of that era.
Perhaps, yeah.
Kind of, or maybe it could be like we're seeing that flashback through the eyes of Sai, and it's like these rose tinted glasses. Like to him, everything back then was just beautiful because that was his prime. He could play Go all the time, you know.
That's right.
Crazy hair dye is just isn't in anymore.
Yeah.
But even though it might have been romanticized back then, we still got Sai's beautiful purple lips in modern day.
Yeah. We had some like really beautiful shots of him in the show recently.
What's their agenda with Sai? Are they trying to turn us gay? It's working.
It is. We're all gay now.
Yeah.
So what else happened in episode 2? He drags him to the club. He plays against Kimihiro, and then he says, "Fuck you guys, I'm not joining the club."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's like very like standoffish intentionally, right? Standoffish, kind of a brat, but not dumb. He knows what he's talking about. He's the kind of guy who goes like, "I'm too good for this," and he walks off with like a chip on his shoulder. But I still like.
Sai even mentions that like he would be like a great like learning partner for Hikaru. Like they have what each other character needs.
Right, because he can't really learn with Akira. He can't learn with Akira.
Even though,
Akira's like the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though he cheats, he's still pretty strong. He's like the loner. He's like the beta. He's the cute of the bunch.
I feel like they'll address his cheating though. Like they.
Yeah. And do we want to talk about the cliffhanger at the end of the episode?
We should.
Yeah. Someone go ahead and take the reins there.
I don't know if it's the cliffhanger or if something else happened, but they wanna like they're really passionate about him stopping to cheat. They don't want to cheat anymore. So they want to do something about that.
And Yuki actually goes to the salon again, and he's like, he finds this supposedly drunk dude, and he's like getting hustled on actually, like Yuki is.
Yeah.
And he plays against this guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll bet 10,000 yen." That's like $100, right?
That's a lot. Yeah, that's like a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for a 13-year-old. Anyway, so he drops down $100, and then this guy who is supposedly drunk and acting dumb starts like cheating and stuff, like right in front of him.
Shark.
He knows.
Yeah, this fucking shark pulls out the morally crippling like attitude just halfway through the game. All right, now you're playing my game. He rolls up his sleeves, his like eyes intense, like his brow shadow deepens, and he starts like laying, like fucking hounding this guy.
Yeah.
And, oh my god, I like it.
So, and then Hikaru bursts into the room and the episode ends. So it's like kind of a cliffhanger as to like whether or not Yuki's gonna lose his money.
Right.
I guess.
Absolutely.
Or if Hikaru could stop him from cheating.
Yeah. I was gonna say hopefully Hikaru can like interrupt the game before the money's gone.
I don't know, man. It feels like Yuki needs to learn his lesson. Like that's where the show is leaning towards.
Yeah.
Like what I think is I think that he's going to like want to cheat against this guy who's also cheating, and Hikaru's going to be like, "No, dude, just play fair. You can win. He sucks."
Oh shit, yeah. Oh.
And then he's gonna like come to the realization that like he doesn't need to cheat during that game.
Good point. Yeah. I mean, but the guy he was playing against was super powerful. Like he was this, like the camera shots of him were just panning up on this like giant body, big hairy arms. He's slamming the table really hard. I don't know, man.
This guy's definitely like sub boss level.
Yeah.
The drunken Go master.
Well, the thing is like I don't think he's like actually drunk. I think he's like it's all an act to try to extort money out of.
Definitely.
Well, not extort, but like whatever.
Makes sense, totally.
All right, yeah. So that's pretty much the summary of everything that happened. Alex, you wanted to talk about the production. This show.
Yeah, sure. I don't have too much written down, but I think the direction and everything is pretty good. Like the music is alright, maybe a bit too repetitive. Like the same few songs used over and over again. Yeah, the studio is Studio
Yeah.
Period, who were also making Yu Yu Hakusho and Naruto and Bleach.
And
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they're known for. So they're shonen pros.
yeah, I don't know if you guys know anything about Studio Period, but they can be good when they want to
Sure
be good,
do.
but when they want to be bad,
just-
they can be very, very
It'd be
bad.
very, very bad. Yeah. So right.
But yeah, Studio Period, it's good. I'm happy that they're doing it, and not some like no-name company.
Right. Who's the director for this? Do we know?
So there are actually 3 different directors.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, between episodes 1 and 15, it's Nishizawa Susumu, which I don't know anything about him.
He's doing a solid
yeah.
job so far, I think.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Yeah, they go through 3 different directors in the middle of this show, so I want to kind of see
Right.
after episode 15 if we notice any like differences, because
Yeah,
that's
maybe
when,
one director is like super shonen-y, and then all of a sudden everyone busts out these super moves out of their asses or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
I mean, it's a long
It
show.
is, yeah, fairly long.
Yeah, it's definitely long. So how do you guys think that this show stacks up against other shonen shows similar to it?
Of its time, or just in general?
Of its time
Okay.
in general, like within like 5 years maybe.
And those shows would be one, Prince of Tennis, also sports. What else do we have? What are some other ones that came out around the same time?
What were we talking about? It was Prince
I
of
think,
Tennis,
I think somebody mentioned Shaman King.
Shaman
Right,
King.
Shaman
yeah.
King and the first Hunter x Hunter, 2001.
Yeah. So how do we feel that Hikaru no Go stacks up against those shonen anime?
Oh, and Inuyasha also.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen all of the rest of them, right? But in terms of like people talking about it, no one talks about Hikaru no Go. No one gives this game, I mean not this game, this show the light of day.
I mean, it's pretty popular. I've like while researching a bit, saw like articles about it, and like
Oh, man.
I think there's a fucking documentary about
Documentary?
yeah, about the fucking Japanese
Yeah.
Go boom while Hikaru no
I'm
Go
sure.
was
I mean,
out.
it was a jump show, so
Right.
that's like guaranteed widespread appeal.
That's
But
true.
then again, so was Prince of Tennis. Was there a big tennis boom when that show was coming out? I don't
But
know.
actually, for Haikyuu, there's a huge boys volleyball boom after Haikyuu came out.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hikaru
So
no
yeah,
Go
I think-
deserves the spotlight sometimes, I think.
Yeah, I think maybe this show was like really, like, it was really well known when it was coming out, and then like after that, like nobody cared about it,
Yeah, that makes sense.
because I can't even count on my first hand the number of times someone has mentioned this show to me in the last like 5 years.
Right,
So
me either. I mean, all the spreads, all the color spreads, probably for the magazines, they all look great. They all look appealing as fuck. Everyone looks great.
Yeah.
The colors are awesome. Sai still looks
Yeah.
like a woman, but that's the appeal, I guess.
that's what we want.
But yeah, fairly positive on the production side so far.
What size dick?
Keeping in mind, it's 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's great. I do 100% agree with you. Music, they have like one song, and it's like their thinking song or their like tension song
Yeah.
Yeah.
that they play, and it's like this like weird electronic thing, and it kind of puts me to sleep. Although I was very tired from watching this.
I mean,
it's
the
not the
songs
worst.
are alright. Like
fine.
the fucking battle theme or whatever sounds like it could be from a fucking Asian themed free-to-play MMO.
Yeah.
Hey, thankfully,
That's
it
what I
looks like we're
thought.
slated to have a few more opening songs and a few more ending songs, so look forward to that.
Yeah, which I want to kind of bring that up.
Yeah.
I was actually noticing that like they kind of pull a JoJo here, and the ending theme like seeps into the end of the episode, and I
Yeah.
actually really like it.
I like when
So
they do
Yeah.
that. Oh man.
I'm wondering if this next ending that we get at whenever we're gonna get it is gonna do that, or if it's gonna just drop that completely.
I hope it stays with that. Those small things
The-
kind of take the cake sometimes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The ending song itself is pretty
It's
good,
nice.
surprisingly.
Yeah, it's
nice.
In my opinion.
I couldn't tell you. I only listened to the beginning of the ending theme when the episode's still going.
Oh, come on,
So-
man.
Yeah.
That's not
I skipped
dedication.
that.
You even skipped the live action Go parts.
Oh
Wait,
no,
which one?
I forgot.
Oh, the
Forgot
live
the story,
action.
the second
yeah.
story.
Oh
I
shit.
can't.
Me too.
I can't watch it because it's not subbed.
You can still make something out
so
of your
you're
head.
telling me you're not a real fan?
Are you watching it?
No.
Did girl
Okay.
number 2 perform the divine move yet?
We'll have
Yeah.
to see.
All right. Well, anything else
Alright,
you guys want to mention?
Let's see. This is kind of
Uh,
backtracking a little bit, but back when we were talking about Mitani cheating, right, and how it's just like an egregious offense against Go, they mentioned
Yeah.
there's a line about how that Go is built upon this mutual sacred trust, right? That when both players are counting up their points, their territory, like they just trust each other not to cheat, because like who would cheat, right? That's heresy. Why would you do that? Just it's unthinkable to do so. So I'm wondering like what's the depth of the ties to like honor that Go has? Maybe not modern day, but like in the setting of the show. Like
Yeah.
of course cheating is
Yeah.
unacceptable, right? But when it obviously probably happens a lot, like hustling at salons. But I found it interesting that they brought up the point of honor, like there's something to be said still about the honor of Go and like the philosophy of Go in quotation marks. And I think maybe that has to do because Sai's here, because Sai's from that era. Like we can still see traces of like the game that he played back then, and the traces of honor back then. So yeah, I really like that connection a lot.
It's real cool. Because Sai was like straight up exiled when they accused him of cheating.
Yeah, what
like,
the hell? Damn.
So that's like he was like the big dick Go advisor. So
Yeah.
you could like kind of draw comparisons to like I don't know samurai and like
Hmm.
how like a lordless samurai has no honor and you know he's looked down upon by the samurai who do have a lord.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've seen a lot of like what is the Edo period stuff that has that kind of theme, and this might have a little bit of that in it. It's kind of ingrained into Japanese culture as well, though.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And kind of bringing up a small point about Sai in general. Like we see Sai like interact like physically, like his character is drawn into the modern day scenes, but like that should be off-putting. But I don't feel off-put by that at all. I think that like even though Sai is obviously wearing this ritual clothing, like this long flowy purple hair, and he still has his fan, I think that his presence in modern day life and in Go is like still fitting, and I think that speaks to like the integrity of the game and how it's portrayed in the show.
Oh, 100%. And
Honestly, about that, sometimes I feel like he's like not surprised enough.
Yeah, maybe
about
not.
all the modern stuff.
Yeah,
If-
They
that's
have a
kinda
little
weird.
scene talking about how man
if,
landed on the moon, and Sai doesn't believe that. But
if man can go to the moon, why are umbrellas still umbrellas?
yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
That
J.D.
was
Smith
fucking
coming
deep.
in
That,
here.
that was deep, dude. I'm 14 and this is deep. Yeah.
Like I guess like things will still be the same, from like back when he's been playing Go.
Yeah. Rain is still the same. Umbrellas are still the same. Death by Baja Blast is still the same, I guess.
yes, 100%. I feel like they don't really want the focus to be on Sai though
Yeah.
too much, so they kind of gloss over things like, oh yeah, I saw you use this umbrella 3 times. I'm not surprised about it anymore,
At
even
least-
though we didn't see that on screen.
Right. At least they're not focusing on him right now. Like right now, we got to develop Hikaru, but they're gonna hit him
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like Akira's dad to Sai is Akira to Hikaru. So
It might
it's
be.
like,
Yeah, I can see that.
that's kind of the vibe I'm getting at this point. Even though I said
Yeah.
that Akira's dad is going to be the big villain, I don't think that's true anymore.
That's cause of the dub. Yeah,
Yeah.
a cursed dub.
I'm just saying, dub's not bad at all.
Okay,
Uh,
fine.
I
Now that I think about it, the character interaction and stuff is pretty good for a show like this.
yeah.
Right.
I don't really like. I'm going to call it a sports show, even though like no one would really call Go a sport. But like a lot of these sports shows, like bringing up Haikyuu and like Kuriko's Basket, like they focus heavily on character interaction
Those are
and like
team
character
sports.
development.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any kind of show like that will do that, so
Well, right.
it's to be expected. And if they didn't do it right, they wouldn't be doing a good job.
Right. It's
so.
good that we can get this kind of development between characters, like even if Go is about one-on-one, or usually, but we can still
Yeah.
see multiple sides of multiple people, which is
Yeah.
good and probably not easy to do.
I mean, they are kind of making it a team sport thing though,
Oh yeah, kind
with
of.
the 3v3
The 3v3.
tournaments.
With the tournament arc.
Yeah, the mini tournament arc. Yeah.
It wouldn't be a shonen series without tournament arcs.
Of
We've
course.
actually had how many tournaments so far in 10 episodes? 2?
One.
1?
2.
Okay.
Well, 2, but Hikaru was in 1.
Yeah.
Okay. But we've seen 2.
But we've
Yeah.
seen 2.
Okay.
I have a feeling
what's
there are
the
going to be
one?
multiple tournaments.
Yeah, I bet like Hikaru, at like episode 60, Hikaru's a pro and is playing the big league.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
To answer your question, the first tournament is the one that Hikaru got himself kicked out of. Actually, got himself kicked out of both tournaments. What the fuck, Hikaru?
Yeah, what the hell? Stop fucking
The,
up already.
the one that he got himself kicked out
Oh,
of
yeah,
watching
yeah.
by blurting out like, "Oh, you should have done this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
yeah, does anyone have anything else to say about the episodes we watched or no?
I have something to say real quick about Akira and how
Okay.
I was talking in the last episode how we established Akira and I thought he was a really strong character. We saw the level of his dedication and like his determination, and now I think that has continued. Maybe it's not focused on as much. Well, yeah, his okay, what I mean by that is we established that he wants to play Hikaru, right? But we see him actually taking those steps and like dealing with his decisions. So he's going to the club. He's like sitting on his own, like thinking about Hikaru all the time. There's a line like, "All I think about is Hikaru." Literally, all I think about is Hikaru. But he says that in the most heterosexual way possible, I think.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
he
pretty hot.
brings up how like sometimes he'll be playing against someone and think like, what would Hikaru do in this
I know.
situation?
He's really thirsty for Hikaru.
Yeah.
He's real thirsty. He wants that Baja Blast. If you know what I
Well,
mean.
what he doesn't know is that he's thirsty for Sai.
Right. That's
Yeah.
they have to address that sometime. They have to address that.
Well, like, I don't think it's ever going to get addressed. I think
Really?
that like it's so it's like in Yu-Gi-Oh. I hate to bring up Yu-Gi-Oh every episode, but like
Please bring up Yu-Gi-Oh more often.
Do it.
like Yami Yugi, which is like the pharaoh, Dark Yugi, is like they never really addressed that he's there, yet he's the one who's playing until like a very recent movie actually, and then like it's like Yugi faces off against Kaiba, and he's like, the pharaoh's gone, I can't even bring him back anymore, you're gonna have to play against me, and then he has this like showdown with Kaiba.
I mean, I think they have to address it though, because from like episode 1, like he's playing Akira, right, and Sai's playing Akira. So if we have the entire time this huge rivalry between Akira and Hikaru, but it's actually Sai, then to legitimize that actual rivalry, to legitimize like Akira's feelings and Sai's feelings, then they have to address that point at some point. I feel like that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Do you think Akira will ever like find out that Sai exists? See, that's
I don't know. That's hard to
like
call.
how can they address it without something like that happening? That's
yeah,
my question.
I can't really say that, but like they have to bring some sort of, they have to address it in some way, I think.
Like how I feel they're going to address it is Akira or Hikaru learning, and him just getting to a point where he can just play against Akira,
yeah,
and
yeah, that
and
makes sense.
that like it's going to be his battle instead of Sai's battle.
Like, what you're saying is like Akira's gonna like notice something different by then, like in their future match.
It makes sense. It makes sense that he would.
Yeah, I mean, all of the characters that Hikaru has been close with have noticed that, like, when he gets serious, he's serious, but when he's not, he's very bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. They kind of just ignore it. At least
For now.
Kimihiro does. So
Yeah.
who knows what they're gonna do with it? I look forward to seeing it though.
That's true. Also, quick Yu-Gi-Oh reference because I have a Yu-Gi-Oh reference of my own. When you're talking about Kaio's uniforms, how they made like them look really big, it kind of
Yeah.
reminded me of like Obelisk Blue's uniforms. I got the same
Yeah.
vibe
From the Yu-Gi-Oh!
from
GX art.
from GX. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Everyone look like Kaiba.
Those coats that like just go like right to your midriff. It's like they do such a good job of making your silhouette look imposing.
Man, I want one of those.
Dude, you could make it be real.
Right. And I need a fan so I can fan myself while playing Go.
What you do, Joodough, is you purchase a school and you create a dress code.
Yes.
And you create a Go club as well.
Right. And I can force all the students to cosplay in something that appeals me. That's the goal.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
It's wholesome.
So perfect segue. We played some Go, Joodough and I.
And YODR too. We played some Go too.
And Yoder played a little as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Still pissed at
And-
Judo.
we played on the 9x9 board.
The pussy
So that's
board.
like the beginner's board, the pussy
Yeah.
board. And it was a lot of fun, but
pretty
also like very confusing. Like we try to put pieces down on the board in the website, which is what's the website called? Like Play Go Online or
It's
something.
onlinego.com or something.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Yeah. And we'd like try to put moves down and it'd be like, oh, move is suicidal.
It's so intense, like fucking
So-
suicidal
Yeah.
moves. Oh my god. But yeah.
It's definitely not as straightforward as chess, for example.
Yeah, and like Joodough and I didn't even know how a game ended.
Yeah, we were just like fucking rapid fire slapping them down. We were just going like
Yeah.
boom 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 boom.
Yeah.
And then Null approached the divine move.
Yes. Apparently, when you're both filling out one half of the board, whoever gets to a point where they just put the last end piece on, they take half of the board, all of the pieces.
You went
I
from
went
fucking
from having-
0 to like 60 points on it.
Yeah, I went from having like 20 captures to like 50. It was
It was
insane.
fucking insane. Oh my god.
Yeah, I actually learned though, to end a game of Go, you either have to pass twice or one of the players surrenders. Like, there's no definitive ending, which is really interesting to me.
Oh yeah, it's by points or surrender. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But like the thing is, it's interesting, and also because, like, I guess when you boil Go down to the core, it's like you have this board, you can put down stones wherever, and you want to have the most territory and take his stones. Like that seems simple enough, but there's so much like microtransactions and also like macro transactions, like
Yes.
like overseeing that. So it's hard to like. Well, it's not hard. It is hard, but it's a different way to think about the game because you have to be conscious of this big board, and by big board, I mean 9x9. When in actuality, the board is 19x19.
Yeah, we are playing on legitimately like half of the board
Yeah.
that actual Go players play on.
Jesus Christ.
And we are just... Those games have to take forever.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Because like professional chess games, you get like, well, like half
You get
an
an hour.
Yeah, you
an
get an
hour.
hour. Yeah. And shogi, it's like similar.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Right. Like
but
the
yeah.
levels of concentration and like endurance you have to have like throughout. Like I think it's when you actually think about it, sometimes you watch these guys, they're playing and they're like sweating, they're like shaking over these moves. And I was like, is it really that hard? Well, if you have to maintain this high octane, high pressure situation for like an hour, I can see that.
Well, imagine like playing traditional Go, and you have to like sit in that weird position with your knees.
Oh
underneath you or whatever.
yeah. On the pillow.
Like, yeah, on the pillow. Imagine sitting like that for like 3 hours playing
yeah,
Go.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah. More respect for Go.
Yeah, 100%. I look forward to playing a little bit more. Maybe we'll talk about it on a future
Man,
episode if we gain skill
like-
levels.
We could post some games in the future too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could upload like separate games. We should like do a tournament at some point.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be awesome.
Between us.
That'd
When we're not fucking noobs anymore.
Yeah, plug in that
That'd be-
tournament now.
That'd be real cool.
Yeah.
If any of our 0 viewers would like to join a tournament, you know, hit us up.
Exactly.
Leave a
Please feel
comment and
free
a
to
like
join.
below.
Comment first, please.
Yeah, press 1 if you wanna be part of the tournament in the future.
Yeah.
I'm pressing.
Even if we didn't do like a tournament, but like we got like 6 people together and we did just a 3v3 match,
Oh,
like
man,
that
that's
would be really cool.
That'd be fun. Like I think the
Yeah.
website actually supports that too.
Yeah, you can have multiple games going. I was looking into that actually.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
We also have a group that we can add people to if they
Yeah.
want to be part of the
We
tournament.
got the group.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The old Go board.
Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely think it's about time to wrap this episode up of why the hell are we watching this? Do you guys have any closing statements? Anything else you want to get out
I
there?
just-
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I just want to say unsubscribe now. Oh.
Yeah.
And
I want to say that playing Go while watching Hikaru Go makes watching Hikaru Go and playing Go a better experience. So go do it.
Yes, 100%. And my final statement is whoever left that dislike, I'm coming for you.
I'm out for blood.
we can,
Lock your doors.
we make a lot of money. We can buy a lot of plane tickets. But
Yeah, we're gonna be Go pros at the end of this.
Absolutely.
just keep this in mind, viewer. If man can go to the moon, why are umbrellas still umbrellas? Just think
Oh
about
my
that.
god. You're breaking my mind.
And with that, we'll close it out. This has been Alex, Joodough, Null, and YODR. You guys have a good day.
See ya.
Sayonara.